Protesters have set municipal offices alight in Keiskammahoek in the Eastern Cape. This is the second day of protest action in the area. Yesterday, one person was shot and killed by a rubber bullet fired by police, and 6 others injured when the protest turned violent. Protesters are claiming they don't need a municipal office as they have no services. No police were at the scene, but let's find out about what's happening there. For more on that story, we'll cross to our reporter, Busisiwe Jemsana in Keiskammahoek. Good afternoon, Busisiwe. Give us the latest of what's taking place there.
Good afternoon, Zinga. We are at the ANC constituency office in Keiskammahoek, where cooperative governance, MEC Fikile Xasa, is inside with the leaders of the protesters, trying to talk to them, to negotiate with them. He wanted them to give him a petition, but they're saying they have sent the petition last week already, and the people that he has came with, who include the municipal speaker and other municipal officials, do have the petition, and therefore they will not be handing any petition over to anyone. And in fact, they are saying they have no interest in talking to MEC Xasa, but rather are waiting for the ANC chairperson Oscar Mabuyane and the Eastern Cape Premier Phumulo Masualle to come to talk to them. Those are the only 2 people that they say will put an end to this protest, and they're saying, in fact, that any leader who comes here, they're expecting them to say, we have come here, we have road graders that are following us, that are ready to do the work as you protest over poor road infrastructure. But one of the fears and concerns that are rising is that as MEC Xasa negotiates with the leaders inside, who are saying they do not want to speak to him, but rather Oscar Mabuyane and Phumulo Masualle, on the other side, the protesters are closing the gate, saying the only way that MEC Fikile Xasa will get out of these offices is if Oscar Mabuyane and Phumulo Masualle, the people that they want to talk to, are on the ground. They are here. They have came to talk to them. Otherwise, he's not leaving the venue. We did see him inside trying to make a few phone calls, but he said that someone told him that Oscar Mabuyane is not available as he is on sick leave. He then made another phone call and later said that the Premier is not answering his calls. But the residents, the leaders inside, are saying they want to hear none of it. They're not interested as to who's not picking up the phone calls, who's on sick leave. There are helicopters, police helicopters roving around. They should go and pick the people who are needed here and bring them here. So they're not going to play that game of him saying they can't reach anyone because a person has been killed, a person has passed away, and therefore they are done talking, and it is time for their leaders to take action and bring to them the 2 people that they believe will bring an end to this. They are saying if they are failing to control the protest that is happening outside, then they should give them the president's contact numbers, President Ramaphosa, because he's also another person who can end this protest. Otherwise, they're going to continue with their protest, failing to provide them with the 2 leaders that they want to talk to.
Very briefly, what kind of security or police are we seeing there?
Well, police, that's another issue. There are police outside. Early in the morning, we saw very few. In fact, we saw no police presence at all up until 3 hours later, around about 10, 11, where we saw a bikie and then we saw a taxi carrying police. At this point in time, I would say we've seen about 5 or 6 police vans and also the helicopter that has been roving around, but they're not welcomed at all. We've seen clashes between the residents and the police, and it would seem like the police are overpowered as the number that has been deployed is far smaller than the number of residents that have doubled their number since yesterday. And so it would seem like there needs to be more police deployed to control the situation, because residents are fuming following the death of one of their own who died yesterday, and they're saying they're willing to die, they're willing to risk that more people die as long as they will get what they are fighting for. Leaders, I can tell you, are having a tough time trying to control the crowds that are outside, that are trying to get inside, and in fact saying that the leaders that are negotiating and asking questions from MEC are wasting time because they do not have time for answer and question sessions. Now they want the job to be done and they want the premier and Oscar Mabuyane. Other than that, this is just a waste of time.
Busisiwe Jemsana coming to us live there from Keiskammahoek in the Eastern Cape. We'll be following the story and bringing you more updates on that.